Now the proper start will go.
Here we go. See how they get away.
Alright, we are off.
Oh, it's fast from that Aston. Breeders already up to 4th, starting 6th, maybe even further back.
Very good start from Cafe.
It looks like everyone's through cleanly so far.
Yeah. Major incidents. Oh, and Craig is going slow. Has anything happened to him?
Craig's left.
Oh, I think he must have disconnected.
That's a shame.
He was going so slow. That means we're down.
Ricky's off. Ricky spins.
Little too much on the grass.
Yeah, and that lovely Ricky pink car.
Yeah.
Has got all the work to do.
Too much to the gravel and loses it.
Yep. Cafe's built a 2nd or so far in the lead. But the rest of the pack is still really close behind him.
Marco's still holding his own in 3rd so far. Jules right behind.
Those top 4 are just breaking away ever so slightly from Jason in 5th.
Yeah.
Big Shadow is too late.
Yep. Surfer. Creeder's all the way at the back. What's happened to him? He had any incidents? His car looks clean, but
yeah.
Well, Cafe passing through. Start lap 2. He's got himself a 2nd lead down to Merc. Merc has gotten himself back up into P2.
Jules Nissan's had Elvis has had a mistake somewhere, I think, because he is a lot further back than we're expecting.
Craig messaged me on Discord. He got DC'd, so he's out.
Is it more painful to get disconnected at the start or at the end?
Maybe both, I would say, but
I just saw Wilco had a bit of a moment as well. Well, he's got back past.
Take a look back.
JC.
Has he gotten ahead of JC here?
Yeah, he's got back ahead. Yeah. He's muscled his way past.
Took the inside. Wow, the ballsy move, and and Jason is on the grass as usual. Get off the grass, Jason.
He's going so well. Made that gap. To just run a little bit wide on the power, and then and that's around it goes.
There's going to be a lot of cuss words.
I thought he'd held it.
Oh, Jules and Nissan Elvis is battling, and looks like Jules won that battle for the moment. Puts him up into third.
He just sneaks down the inside into the right-hander. Pushed his way back. I think there's going to be a bit of a battle going on between these two. They've dropped back from the leaders. And they've changed at least 2 times that I've seen.
Yeah. Let's just hope that Jules' connection holds up today.
Yep.
And
Ooh,
gets
bit of a moment.
little spin, but... Ooh. Nissan is right on the back of him.
Riding on board with Elvis now. He's
No,
right in the toe.
Yep.
Definitely going to make the move.
The back of Jules.
And he pulled that same move last lap and he's done it again this lap.
Elvis is ahead. Oh, and Jules holds it on the outside.
Jules has kept it around the outside.
Woo!
Oh my, strong. I thought that move was done and dusted.
I was sure Elvis had him on the inside there, but...
Oh, me too. I think this is definitely the battle to watch.
Yeah, and now Wilco's catching up as well.
As the two fight. You've got Wilco, you've got Surfer and JC all ready.
Ready to pounce any second.
Just gone back to ride with JC for a bit.
Scroll down. Oh!
Surfer's got a little bit slidey. I think he's managed to hold it.
Yeah.
This little section here is very tricky, but there isn't really much opportunity to pass.
No.
You kind of set yourself up and try and get as close as you dare to the car in front for this straight here. I think Surfer's got the run on Wilco.
Yeah, Ricky has the run on Shaggy, I think. Oh, he loses a little bit. Oh, and Shaggy goes off into the gravel.
Oh, we're going 3 wide. Surfer, Wilco and JC. JC backs out. That's probably wise.
Oh yeah, seeing it back on the replay.
Just gonna have another look at it myself. From the Surfer's point of view, oh, he just about manages to hold it together there.
Good, clean, respectful driving from all three.
Yep. It's a long race.
Yeah, Jules is going defensive out of the bridge. Or
flips the wall.
Elvis behind. Right in the slippy of Surfer.
Is Wilco going to get a move? He's having a look. Just poking his nose out. Tucks back inside. But that Lexus gets a much better run out of turn 1 than Wilco's able to do. because they're already struggling to get the
Mustang
power
probably
down.
has Mustang probably has a little bit heavier front end than the Lexus, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Not by much. Cafe's gotten himself a 5-second lead down to Merck.
Is JC now going to have a run on Wilco? These three are so close together.
The battle between Jules and Elvis has eased off a little bit. Oh, you're streaming on Twitch, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Didn't understand why I couldn't see anything on my YouTube feed.
Yeah, I just find it a little bit easier on Twitch.
Oh, we've lost NM1. Probably a disconnect.
Wilco just went for a move there and didn't quite pull it off. Let's have another look from his point of view.
He's lost down to JC though.
He tried to go wide around the edge of the surface, put it on the grass.
Oh.
Just watching on the replay, and I think JC's managed to capitalise on that. Yeah, just sends it around the outside.
Went too wide into the chicane and lost down to him. That chicane is so difficult unless you get into the right line. You'll miss it completely and screw it up. Take a look at the tires. Wilco's tires are looking a little bit more worn than JC's at the moment. Surfers are looking good. Jules is looking good.
Elvis has really pulled that gap to Jules since he left them.
Merck has saved his tires a lot better than Wilco.
Oh really?
But Wilco has been in
a few
lot of battles,
yeah.
So that probably affects it some.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Craig, I know how you must feel. Fuming right now, he says.
Not sure who Nilo now is, but he's not on my list of
No, I don't think he
participants.
is. Might be one of JC's pals on the friends list, I guess.
Don't watch it on GT Sport, come watch it on live on the streams.
John William Megan, is that what his name is? Yeah.
Oh yeah, John William Egan.
Yeah.
William Egan? William Egan?
Sounds a little weird.
John William Egan. Let's hope it's that.
I'm just gonna call him John Williams.
He's got a good soundtrack,
Yeah.
especially in that Aston. Oh, they're running together on the track. I
Yeah.
hadn't seen that, kind of on their own little Aston race. Oh, I guess if you can't beat everyone else, you've got to beat your teammate.
Yeah.
Got MC Reader in 9th. Ricky in 10th. He's working his way back up.
Oh,
the
and
field.
we have Jason into the grass yet again. I think that Corvette is a little bit too understeery for him.
Yeah, it's a if you can get the power down, it's
Oh, misses the hairpin, well, the exit, and just slides off to the grass. The tires are starting to die off.
it's a very, you have to be very patient with the Corvette. It loves to understeer, but you just, if you can roll the car through the corners, you can get some speed out of it. But just if you put the power down too early, it'll just drive straight out off the track.
Have our first guys into the pits.
Yeah, I can see. Looks like Surfer and JC went in. Murkoff's been in.
Yeah, Wilco's been in. Jules is staying out. Elvis is staying out.
Cafe stayed out. In a little bit of a race of his own at the front.
Yeah. Alright, Murkoff has better tires than the two ahead of him, so it should be effortless to get through, or yeah, you know.
It's a long lap.
Not, yeah.
But he's not catching Jules at quite the speed I was expecting him to have been just pitted. Maybe he's just warming as the tyres get up to temperature.
Oh, we have Wilco going past Creeder. John Williams. He's about to catch up to McCreeder.
Just pull it up on the replay. Pretty clean.
Slipstream overtake. He'll probably get McCreeder over the bridge.
Yeah. This is the benefit of the tyres.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's still behind.
I think he can't quite get up to that Aston, the speed of it on the straight. You can see he's just pulling a gap again.
That Aston is not slow.
It's fun watching a Mustang being faster through a corner and not fast on the straight.
And we have Cafe's gone into the
Cafe's
pits.
in.
He's taking on
Elvis has gone in as
Fuel.
well. Has come up with a big gap still.
Oh, by the time I switched over to Merc, it almost looked like he hit the pit wall. But it was just following one of the guys. Or some slipstream.
Oh, it's going to be tight into T1. JC gets a little bit sideways trying to go around the outside of Elvis. I think he's kept it together.
And now we have Jules challenging Wilco. And he gets past. Oh, and Wilco off to the grass. Leaves it.
I think Jason's having a bit of a tough race here. He's a long way down.
Yeah.
Seems to be in the pits for quite a while.
It is quite a difficult track to gain lost time onto.
Yeah, it's a track where you lose time rather than when you gain time. Definitely.
Yeah, he's struggling. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws in the towel.
A quick rundown of the leaderboard. We've got Cafe in first, then Murkoff, Surfer, Elvis, JC in fifth. That's looking like quite a little battle's going to turn up between the two Lexus drivers and JC actually. We've got Jules who just passed Wilco, looks like again. It's just popped up as switched places on my radar. Might be my timing screen being a bit slow in sixth. Seventh is Wilco. Eighth, MC Reader. Ninth is Ricky off the back of the pack. So we've got a pack really of 3 to 8 that's all together on track, with Murkoff just out of reach, and then this gap for the guys that have had a couple of mistakes or incidents to kind of catch up. Got Shaggy Scooby 10th, Jason 11th, and is that right? Jason's still showing 11th on my screen, but he's 12th, right?
Yeah. Well,
I've got John
Shaggy's
Williams
11th on mine.
I've got John Williams showing as 12th, but on the map he's definitely 10th. Don't know how that's happened.
Oh, we all know how great Gran Turismo is, and its code is always working. So, and McCreeder has finally gone into the pits.
It's a long time to be out on the Super Softs.
Oh yeah, 6 laps. Yeah, and this track also shreds the tires to high heavens. So.
JC looks like he's looking for a move on Surfer. Oh, and Surfer goes wide, I think trying to make sure he didn't get past. What just happened there?
Let's take a look back. Oh yeah, he almost hit his teammate and backed off, and then lost too much.
Yeah, he
went
just
off to the grass.
Just last of the late breakers, trying to keep JC behind, and it ended up sending it into the gravel. I think these guys are catching Murkoff, you know.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, Elvis is definitely catching up. The gap is less than a second, so he should be in this.
I don't know if he's had a mistake somewhere. Let's see if I can spot one. Oh, I think I've just caught the tail end of one. Just through that section. I did think he was going slowly.
Merck molds it through the chicane, but Elvis is right behind him.
Just looking back from Murkoff now, I think Elvis is going to have the grunt here.
Oh yeah.
It's right in the slipstream.
Look at that Lexus go.
Merck goes defensive. Holds him behind for now.
It's not going to be that easy getting ahead of Thor.
Just watching from JC.
Oh,
he
like
thinks
Elvis.
through it.
Oh.
Backs out. He's being very patient. You can see he's got the speed.
So, trying to stress out Merck.
Just showing him the nose again. Only works if he's got the mirror turned on.
Oh.
Pulls out.
Elvis tries to go.
I think JC might come out of this.
Oh. Pulls it.
I thought we were going 3 wide into there.
Oh, JC's close.
And all this is letting Surfer catch right back up. He's back on the...
Elvis has taken P2.
So another quick look at that move. Got it done into T1. Murkoff had his windscreen wipers going.
Yeah, he still has.
He turned them off for a bit, and I think he's turned them back on again. Now Elvis really needs to get the hammer down and try and get after Cafe. All that fighting is just let him run away with it.
Oh yeah.
Because he's already gapping Murkoff.
He's got some speed. Is that Lexus faster on the straights than the Mustang?
I wouldn't have thought it was. You kind of usually think of the Lexus as the kind of the handling car with good tyre and fuel wear. But maybe a BOP change is really giving it that boost around here at least.
JC's right up Murkoff's bumper.
But Merck's really dropping back. Not quite got the tyres that he wants right now.
Elvis has put on more fuel in his car. Merck has not. Slowly catching up to Surfer.
And Merck's right back up behind Elvis again. And we've dropped Jules as well from this little train of cars.
Yeah, he was ahead of Wilco for a time. Maybe he's
dropped. He's 10 seconds back from Wilco just now. So he must have had an incident somewhere around the track.
It's so unforgiving once you go out to the grass or gravel on this track. It just sucks you in, and
that's it.
There's nothing you can do.
But he's catching them back up really quickly, so yeah, it has to have been an instant somewhere. He's already taken half a second out of Wilco.
Jason has got himself ahead of Shaggy, so puts him up to 11th. Damn, the Corvettes are struggling at the back. I'm sorry I haven't watched the comments, but it doesn't show up on the screen. Yeah, Craig, you might have to buy a new LAN cable if it disconnected. No, yeah. Maybe your little shitbird of a rabbit chewed through the cable. Isn't that what you're always afraid of, Craig?
Get a longer cable.
Yeah, maybe proof it from the rabbit.
Dare I ask the question again, is it worse to get disconnected now, Craig?
Yeah. I would say at the start would suck the most. Maybe, maybe at the end. But
yeah, I feel like at least if you're at the start, it's not you haven't got any invested in it. Oh, everyone's in the pits again.
Yeah.
From JC down.
Elvis stays out.
So Murkoff was running the super softs that time. I think he was on the softs previously. He's definitely going to have to have a long pit stop this time.
Yeah, he needs fuel desperately. Comes out behind JC and Jules.
Surfer fills the tank, so he's dropped right back into 8th.
I think the biggest problem with the Americans are that they are extremely thirsty compared to the other cars.
Yep. You have to really limit your right foot to try and keep it.
And Surfer, he's taking on a full tank of fuel.
Yeah. Obviously going for a much longer stint this time round.
Oh, Shaggy goes. Ooh. Just to save that. Comfortably ahead as of yet. Still looks like he's... Yeah, he's actually gaining a little bit and losing some.
Yeah, he's kept at about 15 seconds for the last stint, and he's pulled out a little bit to Elvis recently. But where that's probably where the fighting was happening. So I think he's managing the gap just right now. Very lonely race until he maybe catches up with the guys at the back later on.
He has slightly more worn tires than Elvis, Mr. Cafe, but other than that, the tire wear is looking pretty much identical between the two.
Is he going to pit this? No, he goes around again.
Yep.
Be interesting to see
probably the last lap, I think, before he goes in.
I just think it'd be interesting to see if Elvis pits. He's got a 13-second gap. He goes around again as well. One more lap. And then Jules has stayed out as well.
Oh, yeah, Jules will have to go in. His tank.
Is he going in? He's
empty.
going in.
Yep.
He's in.
5% left. Puts Daisy up into 3rd. Murkoff right behind. Wilco right
in
behind
the tank.
Mark.
He's going from super soft as he's staying on super soft, so is he changing? He's staying super soft.
Yeah.
Oh, he's come up right behind Surfer.
I think soft would be the better choice of tire on this track. Just because I know how much this track shreds the tires. So.
Yeah, and you get a little bit less bite out of the softs as well. They kind of do, a little bit more forgiving. Whereas the supers, once they go, they really go quickly.
Mm. But then again, I don't really know if there's a very, very big difference between supers and regular soft. That gap has been
depends on the track.
Yeah.
If you can drive faster on one, then usually you can make the time back up in the pit stop, and that's what you kind of have to go with.
It's been weird sometimes. For example, in GR1 at certain tracks, it's been a longer lifetime on super soft for GR1s than regular soft, and that's just been mind-boggling to me. And
in the GR1s, I've found that I'm faster on the softs than I am on the super softs. So they might last longer, but I'm faster on the soft. Jules is going for a move on Surfer. I think he's going to get it done into this little chicane. He's on the inside. A little touch. Oh, he's put it on the grass. Is he going to keep it together? I think he's just about managed to hold it.
That was a ballsy move.
And Surfer's gone back around the outside.
Take a look back. Chase cam.
Set him up the inside, goes wide.
Oh,
Surfer's right back around the outside.
He takes 4 wheels across the grass.
Yep. Oh, there's fighting again. I don't think this is going to be done for a little while.
Oh. Doesn't chance it this time.
Surfer gives him the room, but he's going to run wide as Jules going to get the cut back. Cafe pits from the lead, stays on softs. Elvis is in the pits as well.
Surfer still staying ahead of Jules.
Yep, I'm still riding with them and just keeping an eye on where the other guys are.
Jules putting up a hell of a fight. And
Elvis is going for a long pit stop. He's come out.
Wow,
sixth?
Dropped down all the way to 6th. Holy crap.
And Jules maybe going for a move here.
Oh, will that
Oh,
stick?
it's a late lunge.
I think
he's done it.
Maybe Surfer will get him on. Oh, Jules will have the inside though. Goes on the outside. Oh, too wide.
Jules back through again. That was a good little. I just watched the replay of the first move, and it was a very late dive down the inside, clean, but it was very late. I think he caught Surfer napping a little bit. If these two stop fighting, I think they'll catch the guys in front, but it's good viewing for us.
Absolutely. Oh!
Surfer's straight down the inside again.
Oh!
But Jules holds him off. While they're on the straight, having a quick look back at that.
Surfers and
thought
Jules
about it and then backed out.
Jules goes defensive into the chicane and holds it this time.
It's always a nervous moment when you come back to the corner where you went off the... Oh, Jules goes wide.
Has to go defensive into the bridge corner. Oh!
It's going to be a straight drag race down there. looks like Surfer's got him again. I think that's 4 overtakes this lap.
Mm-hmm.
And I doubt Jules is ready to give up just yet.
Amazing stuff.
Oh, that man's so much faster out that corner, and he's got the run.
Oh, he'll have the inside into the last corner.
That should be that move done again.
Oh, did he get a good enough exit to stay ahead though?
I think we're going to see Surfer go straight back at him again. Oh, he looked like he thought better of it and he went for it anyway.
At least they're giving each other enough room.
Yeah, so, plenty of room.
That's good to see.
I think they're both wary that they might not get room, and then they're getting the room and taking the opportunity because they get given the room. I think Jules not quite up the inside. This is great.
Yeah.
Nose to tail. The Mazda is obviously a lot stronger in this middle section than the Lexus is.
Yeah, the Mazda probably has a little bit better cornering ability, right?
Yeah.
I haven't driven that so much, so I really don't know anything about the Mazda.
Back up the inside again, proving it. Proving he's got more traction.
Woo.
If you can get it right, it's got quite a tricky second gear. I've driven it for a couple of different series, and as long as you keep in the back of your mind that don't floor it in second, you can get some decent pace out of it. It's just any slow corner in second gear, and I think Surfer's gone up the inside again.
Oh, squeezing each other a little bit, but
just a little tap. I could hear that on my stream. Oh, that's really late.
Oh,
that's really late.
Oh,
I think he's giving that back.
Yep, he was waiting for that.
I'm just gonna have a quick look at the late lunge.
Both very eager to get past.
Ooh, that was very late. Fair driving to give the pace back. That might have just ended that battle, I think. Jules just pulled out a little second.
Yeah, look at Surfer's tires versus Jules's. Jules has a lot more tire left, and then takes 2 wheels on the grass. Ricky in 8th, 9th, Williams.
Oh, while all that's been going on, we've missed that JC is now up to second.
Yeah.
I just looked on the map and thought, oh, there's only 5 cars, and this was they're all so close.
And we have the 2 teammates in Cola fighting each other.
Yeah. So Wilkes got up to 4th. Elvis has dropped back. So I think Elvis must have... Oh, that's from the pit stop, isn't it? From where he put the fuel on. So he's dropped back into 5th. Which is... But Wilco and Merck hopefully not going to fight too much as teammates and just get after JC and the Jag.
Yeah, the front left tire on both Mustangs are about the same. Yeah, they've worn the exact same amount.
Is Murkoff still on super softs? Has he gone to softs?
They are both on supers.
Okay. the last round of pit stops. So I wondered if he stuck it out. I haven't got the dashboard showing the HUD.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't like it. I prefer my stream really clean, no names above the cars. No HUD.
I like having that. That gives me a little
bit of extra information.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I wish I could get the second screen app to show live timings or something, so you could see what was happening.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We haven't quite got there with GT Sport yet.
Oh, Wilco's gotten himself ahead of Merc. I think Wilco will have to go in though.
Merc went wide.
Oh, okay.
Going into the bridge, and then let's just let him through.
Wilco's fuel level is extremely low at the moment. I think Merc will have one more lap in him, but Wilco will definitely have to pit now. Elvis is catching up to them too.
JC's run away a little bit.
Jules has got himself a gap down to Surfer.
JC pits. Plenty of fuel still on board. Merkov pits as well.
Maybe they'll top the tanks off to at least half.
Yeah, 44.
JC comes out in 4th.
And MC Reader, McReader. Just nipping around.
Wow, he's ballsy. He's going for another lap with fuel that low. He'll have to do some heavy fuel saving, I imagine. Elvis is probably going to be good for
a long time.
Laps.
Did Jules come in as well, or did Jules pit?
Or
did Jules not pit?
No, Jules is looking bingo on fuel, so he'll have to pit within.
I was just thinking that MC Reader being so close, something must have happened there.
Both Jules and Reader will have to pit after this lap, that's for sure.
But those two are going to come out maybe with Surfer again. Be interesting to see if we get a three-way battle again this time.
We're slowly gaining on Wilkes. Cafe's got a comfortable 31-second lead down to Elvis, so
I think he'll be alright. Given that Elvis has got a pit as well. He's really pulled out that margin this stint.
Yeah, like I said, I think he'll last for another maybe 3. I'm gonna be optimistic and say 4 laps. Looking at his fuel levels and tires. His tires are not that worn. Oh, Reader and Jules. Oh, will they have enough fuel to just get home to the pit? 3 and 1. Ho ho ho.
Just about. I think these guys will be doing a fuel stop.
Yeah. Good position for JC so far.
Yeah, he's been doing well so far this race. He's kind of a little bit on his own right now, but closing in on Elvis. He was 4 seconds down last lap, and now he's under 3. So in a couple of laps, I think he'll be right on him, unless Elvis pits. Just noticed Jules has got a much bigger gap than Reader than when they went in, so he's obviously stopped for a lot more fuel and filled the tank up. Jules taking a bit more of the driver's room approach, I think, that most of the guys use, which is just fill to your next stop and go again.
Yeah. Oh! See what happened there. It just looked a little... Oh, Surfer is trying to get ahead of Wilco, and they touched a little bit before the long back straight, and upset Wilco's driving line a little bit. Oh, yeah.
So Wilco's going around the outside. Now it's going to have the inside for this hairpin. I think he's going to make the move stick before we get there. Yep. Gets the power down and gets the job done. And goes off after his teammate again.
They both have fresh tires, so could be a fight between them for a little while. JC is slowly catching up to Elvis now.
Yeah, I think Elvis might need to pit for new tyres.
Yeah.
He's lost a second to JC this lap.
Front left is about, I would say, 10-15%. Maybe the right is about 10-something% more.
Does pit?
He dives in.
A bit of a lag made me think they hadn't pitted.
His pit will move Merc up into 3rd. Or, whoa, yeah, always comes
just
behind Merc.
Just behind the green Coke machine.
Yeah. Elvis didn't take on fuel.
He full tanked it last stop, so he gave him a little bit shorter this time. Will he be able to use those tyres and get past Merc, or will he get held up?
I think you'll be able to get past on the straight if he's just patient, or maybe you'll try a lunge.
We've seen how that worked out once before. Merc goes a bit wide, and he's got the line here, but he's going to have to be on the outside.
Just gave it to him.
And he's pushing back. This track does kind of makes it look like you've got a chance, but then it puts you back on the outside for the next corner, and you're back behind. You've really got to get the switchback working.
All for Elvis.
Just looking back from Murkoff. Just pulling alongside. Does he have the grunt? No.
Oh, Merc just holds it.
They're still catching JC as well by the looks of the timing. I'm just dropping off a little bit now.
I think Cafe might go in on this lap. Maybe he tries to stay out for one more. Cafe goes in.
12% fuel. I think he's got this well and truly under control.
He'll not be under any threat from JC, that's for sure. Just over half a tank of fuel for Cafe.
He's round the first corner before the rest of them even get onto the straight. Oh, and Merc runs a little wide, and that's going to give Elvis the run. Yep.
And he's ahead.
He just went a bit wide going into the
last corner is difficult unless you get proper line.
Yeah, he just clipped the wall. That was enough.
Yeah, and he went a little too far over the green stuff in turn 1. Got a half-second penalty. Surfer's got himself ahead of Wilkes.
Jules is catching him up as well. There's 3 cars within a second of each other.
Give these guys a fight.
Wilco just riding on board with Jules as Wilco looked up the inside of Surfer again.
Jules has also set the fastest lap of the race.
Go little Mazda.
Yeah, 303.8.
Oh yeah, he's gapped the guys behind hugely. He had about 7 seconds earlier. Oh, and he just nudges Wilkes.
Yeah, I heard that.
No fastest lap this time round.
Yeah, Surfer. Let's see. Wilco and Surfer's tires are a lot worse than what Jules are. That's why he's sticking to these guys.
Yeah, he really wants him to pit. Oh, that was late. I was just riding on board and I could see that.
Shows himself in the mirrors.
Takes a much wider line through this long right-hander and cuts back. But there's too many cars in the way. You can see that he's trying to find a way through, but it's just...
Close racing. Wilco tries to go for a move on into turn 1. Oh, will it stick?
He's made it stick for now, but he's going to be on the outside for the next one. If Surfer can hold it around the outside, he'll have him on the brakes. Yep. And Jules might actually get them both. He's going to get them both.
Jules capitalizes. Takes 2 positions.
Nice. I bet he's screaming in the race seat. Oh, but Surfer's back up the inside again.
Gonna take a look back on the replay from that.
He's lost them both. He's dropped right back again. Couldn't hold it.
Oh.
What happened there? So we're a little bit wide, got a bit squirrely, and both the cars just came straight up the inside, blocked him out. Up to 5th, back to 7th.
Well, I'll say this, Surfer and Wilco's tires are not doing well at the moment. The fronts are going, and that's why Jules can stay so close.
It's the fastest man on the track. He's being held up by these two.
Will that little Mazda, or big Mazda, have enough run down the straight? 3, no. Almost looked like 3 wide.
Not bad for a 4-door.
No, not at all.
It's only got 2 in this bit.
Hasn't it? It still has 4 doors, doesn't it?
I can't quite see. I don't think it's still got 4 doors.
Maybe they've just
edit them out.
Yeah.
Or we might have another go here.
We have also passed the 1 hour mark, so 7 minutes to go.
20 laps down.
Probably going to be around. Oh, and
14.
we have Jules ahead of Surfer.
Yeah, just riding on board. That was down the bridge. I think he just got a slightly better run.
Yeah,
I just held it all the way down.
Messed up the entry.
Yeah, he was already ahead along the bridge. I'm just gonna run down the order. We've got our lonely leader in Cafe, 26 seconds up the road from JC, who's just coming to the pit. So that releases Elvis back up to 2nd. Murkoff comes in as well, so we're going to have a lot of changing going on right now. JC's come out right in the middle of this little battle that we've had. So as Surfer pits, JC joins it.
I think Surfer is topping off his tank. Yep.
100. He's filled it up. Obviously didn't feel like being part of that battle anymore.
Maybe he can do more from
a bit of clean air.
Tank.
Yeah. Wilco goes wide. That lets JC free. Just happened to him there.
Wilco really needs to go in now. His tires are suffering.
Yeah, he just runs wide and he can't keep it together straight on the grass.
His left front, I would say, is about 50% worn. 45 to 50. So he's really struggling in.
Jules looks like he's as well. JC's on him immediately.
Yeah, and his fuel level is getting low.
I think JC's going to have the run.
Jules' tires are still looking decent, but he will have nothing to hold off JC with.
That Jag is fast at the moment with fresh tyres.
Oh yeah.
I think JC's well and truly in the zone. One a bit wide from Jules.
Oh,
Murkoff's come out behind MC Reader.
Yeah, need to get past as soon as possible.
Is that a mistake? It feels like he's a long way back.
No,
or pitted and...
Creeder just got ahead of Merc as he was exiting.
Okay. Nice spot.
And still hasn't been able to
There's full lap
overtake.
behind. The power of the Aston keeping him behind again. I can imagine his frustration when he comes out of the pits and sees the same car that he saw the lap before, the time before, and knowing that he's out of sync and just has to kind of sit there.
Jules has gone in. Fills to around half.
And Merc makes a lunge. Looks like he's got that done.
Superior grip than Creeder.
Yeah, simple. Once again set on after his teammate. It doesn't look like this is over just yet. The Aston is so much better on the brakes at the moment. I don't know how, but he's able to really close up around here.
And it has a hell of a good slipstream spring.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, that was a big shunt.
Oh.
I just watched that back from Murkoff.
Yeah, I just switched to him a couple of seconds before that happened and just, I was so unlucky. Elvis is bingo on fuel. He'll have to go in at the end of this one. So, Craig, this might be a victory for BMW then. He says that the Beamers are in the lead in lobby 1. Wilco, you really need to get into the pits, mate. About 20% left on the left front.
Elvis pits.
1% left of fuel.
Good, well timed. Well judged.
Indeed. Wilco, what will he do?
Wilco
straight
to the wall.
Misses the last corner.
Straight in the pits, get rid of those. Elvis is still in. I think it's going to be another full tank. Yep. I think that strategy might be costing him slightly.
Yeah. I think the full tank strategy could be what destroys us, possibly, but if he snags second place, it could also be his gain.
Because it depends how easy the Lexus is on its tyres. Because that extra weight does make the car roll around depending on where the fuel tank tends to be. I know that some cars, if you have a full tank, they're undrivable. But as you burn it off, it becomes so much easier.
From what I've seen, the Mustangs are the worst offender on the tires at the moment. And I would say the Lexus is probably second on the tire wear. Mazda seems incredibly strong on its tires, so that's why Jules can make it last.
Keep it going a little bit longer, yeah.
And no offense to Jules, but he's also a big tire shredder, but from what I've seen so far in this race, his tires have been decent every time he's gone into the pits.
I think Elvis is looking for a move on Jules right now as we talk about it.
Let's see, where are... Oh, there we go.
Jules holds him off now, takes a little bit of the grass just to keep himself ahead. And they're both catching Murkoff again. Seems to have lots of different strategies playing out, which means these drivers are kind of tripping over each other a little bit as they drive around. The only one that's not doing that is Cafe.
Cafe's gone in. Jules is looking for way past on Merc.
Just watching from Elvis. Oh, Cafe's switched to Super Softs.
Probably gonna try and go for a fast
slap. Picking up some tips from Dawson. And the other BMW.
Dawson is insanely fast. When you get a guy like Plux complaining about how fast Dawson is, then he really is fast. And from what I've heard, Dawson isn't even the fastest in his team. So that's just incredible.
Yeah, we wouldn't like to try and race the VQS guys. I think it would be tough.
I would probably be like a rookie next to them, been lapped multiple times.
I'm still watching this fight from...
yeah, I love these three-way battles.
Yeah, the camera angles on the track are a little bit too close. You don't quite get the perspective you get some of the other tracks, so having a third perspective is quite nice to watch the two fight front from. Just ride on board.
On chase cam from Elvis right now.
Yeah, same. And knowing Jules's pain, Murkoff is really good at placing the car as he just sends it up the inside.
Wow, good move. Merc saw it, but
plants the power and manages to keep it.
Oh!
Back up the inside. Not quite. Elvis is going to have a look now.
Doesn't get enough grip through that corner though. Just have Murkoff's slip.
Oh, they're all on the brakes. Sent out the inside. It's a good move. It's a good race so far though. We've got some different drivers at the front that we don't often see in drivers' room. The kind of mid-pack runners are really pushed forward tonight and got themselves to the front.
I've had a lot of great battles with Merc and Jules, and I know exactly how it is to drive against them. So. When I return after my break in season 4, I'm probably going to be fighting them, and you're in tier 2 right now.
If we fight, I'm not expecting to jump up anytime too soon. So I think tier 2 is going to become very competitive quite quickly.
Yeah. Well, right now I have no intention once I get back into tier 2 to move up to the top tier again. especially when we have the likes of Smith, Flux, Gadget, Dawson, James from Jeb, and Lionessy.
The list goes on.
Yeah. There's just going to be too many fast guys, and I don't want to compete against them.
Yeah, I think we might see a tier 1, tier 2 bubble where there's the same drivers up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
That's fine by me. As long as I keep racing them. Jules just managed to pull away. I think Murkoff's holding up Elvis slightly. It's a bit wide.
Yeah, Murkoff's tires are starting to go.
Doing the trademark Mustang slide.
Oh, wow. Yeah. This Elvis went in about 5-6 laps ago. 5 laps. And let's see, Murkoff. Yeah, he stayed up for longer than that. You can see his. Oh, wait, later.
I think Elvis is up the inside. That's not really a usual overtaking point, but he's managed to make it work.
Yep.
Let's just have a quick look back. Ride on. I think. Oh, Merc just goes a bit deep into the first right-hander.
They've been out for the exact same time, I think. Maybe Murkoff has maybe 1 extra lap of tire wear, and that's the big difference. Elvis is, I don't know what he does, but he is a good tire saver.
Yep. The Merc managed to get back through on the straight.
I think Merc will have to go in this lap. His fuel is flashing away.
He's going to fight until the pit stop, though.
Yeah. He's not giving up, though.
The team boss in me is saying, "Let him go, let him go."
Yeah. Elvis is faster than you. Can you understand that message?
Box, box, box.
These guys are losing so much time to Jules.
Oh. And Elvis squeezed himself through. Waited for Merc. JC's gone in. Oh, he was bingo on fuel.
Yeah. Jules is going to stay out. Oh, and Elvis gets it really wrong into the last corner. What happened there? Oh, he just gets wide on the grass and drifts it all the way around.
Oh yeah, takes. Oh, jumps to. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, just a touch on the grass. Oof. Big impact.
Especially on the braking, that's totally going to ruin your. You'll ruin your braking. So. I think Merc has now dropped down to 7. Behind Surfer. I think Surfer's been in too. Yeah.
He was, is he running a similar strategy to, where he's, full fueling, isn't he? And then,
yeah.
So that was a quick pit stop, so he's managed to catch Merc. Despite also pitting.
Merc has gotten ahead of Surfer now.
Yeah.
John Williams has gone in.
Maybe that heavy fueling is paying off a little bit. He's able to have a quick pit stop and stay out of the big battles and kind of catch up.
I'm very excited to see where these two MRC boys actually end up.
Yeah.
So far they've driven extremely good. Jules is being chased down by JC, but Jules will have to go in and pit.
So if we're going to have a look at Murkoff, he had to think about it, just shows him the nose again, tucks back in.
Tried to get out of JC's way and almost hit the wall.
I see, JC tucked up the inside and Jules just goes squirreling wide on the marbles.
Like I said before, Jules' tires isn't looking that bad, but he's struggling for grip right now. Go in and get some more fuel.
There he goes.
Oh, this is probably going to stay out for a few more laps.
Yeah, JC's managed to build the gap this round. The pit stops because of all the fighting. So he's looking a little bit more comfortable in that second spot.
Yeah. Jules comes out right before Wilco, and Wilco's tires are shredded yet again. We'll probably have a couple laps in that car before he has to go in again.
Surfer might be gearing up to have another look at Murkoff as we come round onto the back straight.
Oh, William punts the last corner wall.
Oh, I think he's going to get the inside, but Murkoff's going to squeeze him. Is he going to get it into this? He hasn't got the grunt. Marcus says ahead for now. But there's a late lunge for Surfer. He cuts back in.
He lost so much speed from that. Cafe's gone in.
It's a much heavier fuel load from Cafe this time.
Yeah. Probably gonna go either to the end or for a very long last stint, I think.
Yeah.
JC definitely has to pit one more time. His fuel is not going to last. Tires will definitely not last for 34 minutes. Nissan Elvis driven.
Yeah.
He'll only have to take on tires.
Is he going to do a fuel stop? He's doing a fuel stop as well. He's fueling now for the end. Only a little bit. Comes out with 63.
How much does Wilco take on? And that Coke livery just looks
great.
Looks home on the
JC's actually reeling Cafe in. It's down to, I say down to, 28 seconds now.
Yeah.
So if you can get a second a lap, we might get a close fight for the lead at the end.
But then again, Cafe might also just not be giving 100% of his abilities.
I think you're probably right.
And the outlap is always a little bit slower. JC's going through the chicane now, while Cafe is finishing up the bridge momentarily.
And our third place man, Jules, is just coming down the straight into the chicane. These three have kind of spread themselves out, but managed to pull away from the pack. Only seems like a little while ago that we were talking about JC fighting with Murkoff and Wilco, and now he's plugged away and got himself up to second, and Jules has done the same as well.
Yeah.
And JC started at the back of the grid.
Oh, he did.
So there's obviously good race pace in that Jag compared to what's in the qualifying pace he managed to get together. Elvis in fourth. Murkoff fifth.
I don't think Merck will be able to
for sixth
to get up to Elvis.
Surfer gets a little bit on the curb. He manages to keep together. Mustang in a Lexus sandwich.
Yeah.
Reader just in the background trying to claw his way back onto the group. With a very damaged left light.
Jason's gotten himself ahead of William.
He's catching up to Ricky as well.
Has Cafe lapped any of these guys yet?
Not quite. Still, I think he'll get there, which may add a little bit of
spice. In on
spice.
Shaggy, but I was just curious. Jules has a couple more laps in him, and then he will have to keep going. Possibly, I think it's going to be 2 more pit stops for him.
Yeah.
Past the 30-minute mark.
Yeah, I'm just looking back at Ricky. Jason's really closing in. He's found some speed back in that Corvette again. He's giving him the flash.
Yeah, Ricky's tires are starting to go off. With extremes. Oh!
He's flashing him again.
Let me through!
Just letting him know he's there. Oh, and gives him a nudge.
Little bump, little love tap.
Just helping each other out. Try and catch back up with the guys in front. I think he might get this done down into the chicane. Yeah, pulls to the inside. Brakes later. And they both go! Oh no, guys.
Oh.
The one time you get on camera. Let's have another look at that. From Jason. So it pulls alongside, that looks clean. And they just both spear off. Neither of them really touch each other until they hit the grass. And Ricky keeps the place.
Ricky's still staying ahead. He'll definitely have to go in now. His tires are not doing good.
John Williams is up the inside of Jason.
Ooh.
He's flashing Ricky as well. And goes past.
Oh.
As Ricky gets a bit wide.
I can't believe it. Ricky stays out.
Yeah, I wonder if he was going to pit and then stopped because they were all on his inside. I thought he was going to pit as well. He gets really wide and then it looks as if he's going to dive inside and then thinks better of it. I think he was thinking of pitting.
Seriously, he does not have enough tires to stick with these two now. And when Jason gets through, that's the end.
As he does. Now he's back at him again.
He's not giving up. Oh, he's got balls, this guy.
Holds him around the outside.
I'm amazed he can still keep up with Jason at this point. Oh! Alright, that was
now it's done. It's fun looking at the two very different cars. That Corvette is so low to the ground.
Oh yeah.
And then the tank of the Mazda. It's the little car that could.
Jules has dove into the pits. Surfer and Merc has also gone in. Half tank for Jules.
Cafe's really opened up the lead this stint. I think JC must have had a moment somewhere because he's not far ahead of Elvis anymore. Or is he just pitted?
And Surfer, he's gone for a full tank of gas. I don't know. I don't know if that's a smart thing.
He's definitely got enough to go to the end.
Definitely, but now the negative point is that his car is super heavy. Cafe's opened up the gap. Sure.
I think JC must have pitted. His tyres look brand new. I had a quick look.
No. I think JC pitted 2 laps ago.
Yep. That makes more sense.
Lap 29 was a 3:15 lap time, almost 16, so yeah.
He's opened the gap back up to Elvis as well. It was pretty close, but it's going back out. Jules in 4th.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be another pit from JC and Elvis.
Yep. Before the
they're
end.
not gonna have enough fuel for the end. I'm thinking Jules might pit again. He has less than half a tank right now.
Yeah, I don't think that'll quite get you all the way to the end.
No. Cafe's dived in.
Jason's dropped back from John Williams. Did he come to the pits or make a mistake? Because he's dropped right back to Shaggy Scooby.
Jason has been into the pits. New tires, full tank of fuel.
Oh, and he goes wide. Oh, and spins it.
Oh no!
And looks like Ricky's up the inside of Shaggy as well. No, he's not got the power.
Oh, it looks like... Oh, yeah. Jason just seemed like he forgot to brake on the corner out to the back straight and
went mowing.
Understeered right off to the gravel, so...
Hopefully he gets a much tighter line out onto the bridge, and I think he's going to get it done. Yeah. Minutes ago, and Cafe's still got his healthy lead.
He's been untouchable this entire race.
Yeah. Going to ride on board with JC for a lap, I think.
The only problem I see with JC's car at the moment is that his tires are very fresh and should probably be good to the end, but his fuel level is way low. Elvis's tires are low and fuel is low, so it could be a matter of makes the most screw-ups, I think.
I'm riding the Cafe, and he's just starting to catch
the back markers. They're just coming into shot. So I think he's going to be on them soon.
Shaggy? Yeah, it's Shaggy.
Yeah, he just came out of the pits. And I don't get the feeling very often, but you always get that nervousness as a leader when you start approaching lap traffic.
Yeah.
What's it going to do?
But think of this. In 2 hours' time, this is the first car he's seeing in about an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, you suddenly realise he's racing again.
Yeah.
Because what he really doesn't want to do is catch them in the kind of complex. He wants to get them on these. I think he's going to catch him just in the right spot on the straights. Yep, and
yeah,
Shaggy lets him through. A little bit unexpected, I think, but it was a clean get out of the way.
Totally the right thing to do. So kudos on Shaggy for doing that. Elvis has been into the pits. I think JC will go in on this lap, and Jules will probably go for a few more.
Just happened to ride on board with the most eventful lap that Cafe's had the whole race.
Jason is chasing down Ricky.
Oh, and Ricky takes it for a spin. I was just hoping that we were going to have a nice little fight between the two of them.
Oh, he goes too wide. JC is going to be good towards the end right now. Same with Elvis.
McReed has really caught up to Surfer. I think this Aston's going to have a late show of pace.
Will he have enough fuel to go to the end? That's the big question. The thing I'm thinking about now is if Jules is smart, possibly he could go in after this lap, fill enough fuel for...
And go to the end.
Yeah, and he could either, if he's lucky, stay ahead of JC and Elvis, or come out right behind them and start fighting. We could have a big fight for...
for second.
Yeah.
There's an 11-second gap. It's probably not quite enough to stay ahead in the pit stops.
No.
With fuel as well. With just tyres it'd do it.
But that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
If he goes in now, he has more fuel and less to fill up. But if he stays out for two more, he's definitely going to lose that battle.
Yeah.
big Americans started off well in this race as well, but they just couldn't.
All falling away.
No, couldn't hold on.
Cafe Pits.
Again? Oh. He's been running low fuel.
It's going to come out just behind Shaggy again. But I think that might be the only car that he sees all race.
Yeah. The only car is it.
So I think Ricky and Jason are going to need to pit again, and they might then be too close in the pit stop to stay out in front of him.
Ricky and Jason, they will be, well, I think their tires are good, the fuel levels look good, so they won't have to go in. William, I think he'll be good towards the end. Wilco, fuel is good towards the end, tires should be. Merc has gone in.
Yeah, Merc off pits. Cafe, easy pass on Shaggy while you were speaking.
Reader will have to go in during the next one. Probably less than a lap and a half. I'm not sure how much fuel these cars use around on a lap.
Yeah,
it's over a liter or over a lap worth of fuel, or
yeah, Jules was putting in about 40% for his previous stints. They were probably doing 20 minutes or so, maybe a bit less, 15 minutes. So you're still going to have a fair amount of fuel left right now to get to the end.
Well, Jules has lost 4 seconds down to JC.
At a moment.
So he'll definitely lose second. I think he will lose down to Elvis.
Pit now. Pit now, Jules. Pit now.
Yeah, he has no choice. His fuel is
it gone?
Very, very low. But he doesn't need to take a half tank of fuel.
No, it should be quick. Splash and dash.
How many laps left do you think? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's about 40. I think I was expecting to get to near 40 laps.
Yeah.
I don't think we're quite going to get there.
3.5, maybe just under 4 laps of fuel is what Jules should take on. Ten minutes remaining.
Jules has got the indicators flashing as well. As JC's rounding the last corner, he's going to take second place back. Jules comes out of the pits, he's just fallen behind Elvis.
But now he will have
fresh tires.
Better tires. Elvis's tires have started to wear a little bit, so...
Reader pits with 1% fuel. Surfer's going to have a splash and dash for the top, or he's just going to come in for tyres and go again. Goes for the super softs. He might be on for catching Murkoff by the end of this, so 5th place could still be his.
3.5 seconds to catch up. 4.
I think the man to watch is Jules. Can he pull himself back on? I think the podium is a good chance.
Right on Elvis's ass.
But can he get past him quickly and then chase after JC?
Oh,
they both go a bit wide. You can see they're pushing. He's going round the outside. He's got so much more speed than that Lexus has right now on those fresh tyres. I think this might be quick work.
Jules is reaching 250. Yeah, wow, that Mazda is fast.
And he's done it.
But looks
keeps
like
to the inside, goes defensive. They both pick up a little penalty.
Oh, they're catching up to JC Slide. I think Jules has this one.
Can he catch JC in the 7 minutes he's got left? That's 3 laps. Cafe pits again. I think he's going for the fastest lap.
That was a little unsafe release, but Cafe has the fastest lap. I don't think Elvis can do anything about Jules. Oh, JC hits the wall.
It's going to help
Scratches
Jules.
Off some pain.
We've got 6 different cars in the top 7. I was just showing how different the spread is. It's only the Chevys that have lost out tonight.
Wonder how the Chevys did in Lobby 1, or are doing.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's just one of those cars. It's great to look at. It just never seems to be quick enough to take a victory anywhere. There's always something better than it.
I think that Corvette has the potential to really be a podium car, but
not a winner.
You probably need the right driver and the right track for it.
Definitely.
I would say probably more the right track of the car.
I'm hoping it's Group 4 variant does me well tomorrow in Drek.
Yeah, I'm dreading to be behind Muller.
What's he?
I did a practice race with him on Monday, and he's in the little shopping trolley of his that I switched out from. And I could keep up in the corners, no problem. I just couldn't catch him on the straight. I got in his slipstream when I actually had enough speed to pass him. Yep. The straight was over.
What are you driving?
McLaren.
Oh.
So I just can't get past that little shitbox. Coming from a guy that drove it in the season previous.
Yeah. ban. Oh, JC going wide. I was just saying that he was keeping Jules at bay.
He's feeling the pressure.
But now Jules is right on him. With probably a lap left. I think we're going to... These guys, I think, are just going to get onto the one more lap. Oh! Jules is forced really wide. Picks up a penalty for his trouble. Which I doubt he'll be happy about. Because this is probably the final lap. They might just sneak one through.
Yeah, Elvis won't be able to put a dime in this fight.
This is the one to watch, I think.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be what I'm watching till they cross the finish line. Well, JC's tires have taken a beating.
Now Ricky and Jason are finally having the fight that we thought we'd have. Ricky's got back ahead of Jason.
They've been close for the past 40 minutes. So Jason still hasn't managed to get
past. He's flashing him again. Over the bridge. He's going ready.
Jules has won this.
Outside, he's coming back on the inside. I think he might get it done this time.
Oh, Ricky's making that car as wide as possible. Oh, what is Jason doing? Keeps bumping him. Oh,
yeah. Ricky goes wide. Got one more lap, guys. You've got to decide who's going to win.
Who's got the bigger grunt?
Corvette wins that one.
Yeah. Now for the section where the Mazda excels.
Ricky gets a little bit of a slide on. I think that might be Jason through and gone.
Jules has enough gap on JC now, even with 0.8 second penalty, so he'll cross the line.
He's really pulled out the time. It's JC bingo on fuel.
Yeah, and the tires are gone as well.
I think Jules is just about going to cross the line. He's already going to be our first finisher.
No,
JC is our finisher. JC finishes third. Elvis fourth. Murkoff's going to come round for a fifth. He's closely followed by Surfer. They come in fifth and sixth respectively. And McReader comes across in seventh.
Ooh.
Wilco eighth.
Where's Cafe? Passing the chicane.
Jules can cruise around now knowing that he's got second in the bag.
Yep. John Williams will come home in 9th.
Jason's managed to pull out a pretty big gap on Ricky. I think that's got him in for 10th as well. Unless he makes a mistake. No. John William Egan over the line in 9th. Jason comes around the last corner, puts it in the wall for good measure, and crosses the line in 10th. He's very happy about that.
Yeah.
Ricky 11th. And our winner, Cafe, coming over the line pretty much last.
I have Jules and what is it? Shaggy's gonna go over the line.
Shaggy
Great
there.
drive from Jules. Let's hope we don't jinx it for him.
Oh! Big drift. I assume that was intentional.
Yeah.
He's very happy about that. Headlights flashing.
Congratulations, Jules.
Good drive. Well done, Cafe. Pole,
Well done,
pass the
indeed.
slap, and victory. Got all three. And there's Jules still crashing on the track.
Let's hope he didn't disconnect right now.
Right, I'm gonna say goodbye on my live stream. Cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you again next time.